What is going on, my drop here, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. Now today's video is gonna be it's different like the video earlier if you've seen it earlier, but it's different. This video is gonna be more of a tips and tricks video for beginner Dokkan players because there's a lot of new people join Dokkan Battle every day, and Dokkan Battle is just getting bigger and bigger as time goes on. And a lot of people who start Dokkan Battle probably like, man, I wish I had Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta or SSJ4 Goku, Vegeta, and Gogeta. Or even the new Final Form cooler that just dropped on Global not too long ago, like a couple days ago. So this video is just gonna be, you know, help out newer players and give them tips and tricks. If I can talk, tips and tricks on how to get better at the game and just how to do good and have fun with Dokkan. So let's get into it. The first thing would be, don't be afraid to awaken and level up like SR characters like Cooler or somebody. Like if you have an SR character, don't be afraid to awaken them to SSR and all that, and use like your basic metals like your Gregory's and your bubbles and all that. Like basically these metals right here, these beginner metals right here, like your Gregory's, your bubbles, your Dr. Giroux, and your, Mr. Popos, and etc. Don't be afraid to use them to Dokkan awaken like SRs, because when you start off, you're not gonna have the SSJ4 Gogeta or the SSJ4 physical cooler unless you just do a yellow summon on the banner and you happen to pull them. Like if you happen to pull them, that's amazing because you got a good unit right there. So that's number one thing. Don't be afraid to Dokkan awaken SR characters or rare characters, well mostly just SR characters. Don't be afraid to Dokkan awaken them to SSR. And hell, you can even awaken them to the UR state. Because, like I say, don't be afraid. We've all been there. We've all done that. If you, like, a beginner to Dokkan, don't be afraid to do it. Because, like, for me, I had to do it. When I first started Dokkan, I had to level up SRs and awaken them to SSRs just to do good in certain events. So don't be afraid to level up SRs. So that's the first one. Don't be afraid to level up SRs. Because we've all been there and we've all done that. And number two is you always pay attention to leader skills and leader skills and passive skills and links. Those are the most important three things ever in Dokkan Battle. If you don't pay attention to your links and your passive skills and the leader skills, you're just not gonna succeed in the game. You just can't go put like, I mean you can if you want to, but you just can't really go put like, for instance, you can't go put like Bojack with like a rare. That's not gonna work. You gotta read your links, and you gotta know what the links mean and all that. Like this one says lifesteal. Recover 7% of your health when recover 7% of damage dealt as HP. So what that's saying is whenever somebody does damage to this character, he recovers 7% of his health. Which is actually a good, it's okay, especially if you're a beginner. Like I said, don't be afraid to use like lower tier cards, which we all gonna have to when we start. So that's the first one. Pay attention to links and passive skills and all that. Because another good thing about links is, passive skills, and leader skills is, for instance, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. His leader skill is super type key +3. So if you have an all super team, like all heroes team, then at the start everybody get +3 key. You get +3 key through any event. That's perfect. So you're a couple steps closer to getting a super. And then when you pay attention to his passive, a greater chance to launch up to 2 additional attacks, each attack with a chance to become a super. That's perfect. If a card has like something not like this, but something good like that, like say for instance, like the card we just reviewed. Say for instance, like you get super attacked and you have a card that has a passive where if you get hit, then you get like 15% your health back. That's perfect, especially if you're a beginner for Dokkan. So like I said, number two, pay attention to leader skills, links, and passive skills. Those are really important when you start with Dokkan. If you don't pay attention to those, then good luck trying to beat events and all that, and you know, Dokkan awaken your characters. Now number 3, this kind of goes in like leveling up and getting Dragon Stones and all that. But don't be afraid to do quests. Like, the quests give you Dragon Stone per quest, and when you finish your last quest in that area, then you get 2 Dragon Stones. So, if you're new to Dokkan, we got 21 areas, and that's a lot of Dragon Stones. I don't know how many Dragon Stones that is, but trust me, it's a lot of Dragon Stones. So don't be afraid to do the events. And as you can see, like, when you get higher up in the events, like I am, then you start having like the supers. Well, I gotta clear that. But you have like, you got the normal, then you got your Z hard, and then you got the super. So don't be afraid to start off and then make your way up, because when you start off, you're not gonna be able to beat the super or the Z hard right away. Like, you gotta level your cards up, you gotta get good at the game, and then the better your cards get, then the better chance you will have of completing the harder events in quest. So don't be afraid to do the quest, because look, like right here with the spaceship, the time machine, it says XP rank ×3. When those are time like triple, like ×3 or quadruple ×4, you want to do those, because you will level up so fast from doing quests that's like triple or quadruple XP. So don't be afraid to do that. Just don't be afraid to do the quest at all. So if you be afraid to do the quest, then I don't know. I don't know. Another thing, number 4, type advantages. Just types like phys, like physical, strength, AGL, intelligence, tech. When you are in games, like I wish I could like I'm gonna go to my characters because I'm not like in a fight right now. But when you go to your characters, they all are a certain type. Like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is a tech. Pay attention to what type your opponent is. If you don't pay attention to what type your opponent is, chances are they probably have type advantage. Like AGL has type advantage against strength. And what I mean by type advantage is, say for instance, Super Saiyan 4 Goku go against Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Vegeta has type advantage over Goku, so AGL will always hit hard, it will hit strength real hard. So like say if Vegeta is super, you would hit Goku and do a lot more damage because Vegeta has type advantage. That's what type advantage means. So another example is physical. The physical cards do way more damage when you hit them with a super or normal attack against intelligence. So for instance, Vegeta Blue, since he does additional super attacks or has a chance to do additional super attacks and normal attacks, he would hit a lot harder. He would hit like intelligence trunks for a lot just because he has type advantage. So pay attention. Like type advantages are real important too. If you don't pay attention to type advantages, you can go like in these events and get one shot, and then you just wonder like, why did I get one shot? Because like trust me, I'm like everything I'm saying for you beginners, we've like all of us experienced Dokkan Battle players or people who've been playing it for like a long time. We've been there and we've done that. Like we've all been in your shoes, and we've all understand the pain you're going through trying to get good cards and get good and level up and all that, and just have fun with the game and do good at the game. Like we all been there and we all done that. So don't be afraid to just take risks and just learn, because it really playing Dokkan is all about learning and getting experiences. So if you take risks on Dokkan, then hey, you're just gonna learn from that mistake and all that. So pay attention to type advantages. If you don't pay attention to your type advantages, events can be either really easy or really hard if you don't or do pay attention. So that's the number 4. So really that's all I kind of have for tips and tricks video, because really that's really what I had trouble with. Oh no, actually no, one more. Number 5, the number 5 tip, and this will be the last one. The number 5 tip for Dokkan Battle for beginners is, when you are in events, don't be afraid to use your items. Items are, trust me, items will help. Support items. Support items will help you so much to do your events. Doesn't matter what event it is. Like say if you get hit and you only got like 20 health left, you got a sensible beam right there. Keep the fight going. So don't be afraid to use items. If people tell, oh, you have to use a sensible beam, just ignore them. Don't worry about it, because they've been in your shoes before where they had to use sensible beams and all Dendays and all that, or Babas or Ghost Ushers. Like we all use items, and items are real helpful for these events. It helps you get your medals for your character you're trying to Delta Awaken, and it's just It helps so much. But if you guys really enjoyed this tip video, this tips and tricks video for beginners, please leave a like. And if you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you guys want me to do more tips and tricks videos, then let me know, because I'm more than welcome to help. I'm more than happy to help Dokkan players and for people to get good at the game, because Dokkan is a fun game. When I got into Dokkan, I struggled real hard. I didn't know, like, I almost quit this game, honestly. Like, I almost legitimately uninstalled this game and just gave up on it, because I had terrible units, and I just wasn't Dokkan Awakening, no cards or anything. But just keep grinding. Just keep grinding and keep trying to pull good cards, because if you give up, you're just not going to get nowhere. You're just going to let yourself down. But if you just keep grinding, like I did, eventually you'll get good units, like Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Vegito Blue, Super Vegito. You'll get all those good cards. But yeah, that's the tips and tricks video for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. And if you guys really find this helpful, consider subscribing, sharing the channel, and all that. Letting people know that we're out here helping people and doing our thing. But yes, this has been your boy Drapah, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.